Day everyone, my name is Noah Olive, a next-gen cohort 3 MTT Pillow from Data Science Learning Network representing Kano State. And what you are about to see is my knowledge showcase submission. It's Observe AI, a product I built to solve real problems affecting people in my community, my city, my state, with the prospect of expanding to the world country and Africa in general.
Problem in Kano, Lagos, in Abuja, in virtually every major city across Nigeria, one problem keeps showing off year after year, policy after policy, campaign after campaign. Which issue is that indiscriminate waste disposal. It blocks our drainage channels and causes flooding, pollute our land and water, create breeding grounds for diseases, degrade the appearance and quality of life in our cities. And despite decades of government effort, very little has changed. But why? Probably not because citizens do not care, but because they do not know where the nearest official dump site is, and so they dump waste wherever is convenient. Not because authorities are not trying, but because they have no real-time data on where illegal dumps are appearing. So they respond days or even weeks too late. The problem is not willingness. The problem is information. The problem is the gap between citizens who see the problem early and authorities who have the power to fix it. No reporting system, no detection tool, no incentive to act. And this is what Substack AI is here to solve. The solution meets Substack AI, an AI-powered civic platform that connects every Kano student to their environment and connects every report to the right authority. It's a complete ecosystem connecting citizens who care, data science that reveals the truth, AI that acts instantly, and authorities who can finally respond with precision. Built for Kano, built for Nigeria, we are building a clean Kano, one report at a time.
Okay, so this is the typical interface of the Substack AI, and the app is designed to operate in two modes, either in citizen mode or in authority modes, and also in two languages, either English or Hausa. As time goes on, we will incorporate more Nigerian languages, Igbo, Yoruba, and possibly Fulfulde. But right now we are using only two languages, English and Hausa. As you can see right now, I am on English. If I switch to Hausa, you can see every other thing changes to Hausa language. So let me come back to English. Okay, and as I say, I am in citizen mode. Citizen mode is designed for citizens, for people in the community, and then the other mode is authority mode. So authority mode is designed for people in authority, maybe people in government ministries, in Ministry of Environment, in environmental agencies like Remasap in Kano or Nesria in the uh, 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 federal government or other relevant environmental agencies. Okay, so let me come back to citizen mode. We'll come back to authority mode shortly. So the citizen mode has 5 tabs. As you can see, we have the home tab right now, which is where I am, and then we have and next to the home tab is the report tab. The report tab is where a user can report an illegal dump site he has seen around his area, or even the legal dump site when it deserves to be removed. He can report to authorities using this tab. So a user can capture a photo, that is to capture directly from the camera, or he can upload an already captured image from his device gallery. So let me assume I will upload from my phone gallery now. I'll enter upload from gallery. I'll check among the photos that I have. I have this particular dump site, let's say, that I have already captured. Okay, so you can see I've uploaded it. So the application is asking me either to take my location directly from from my device data, or to allow me to input the location myself. Let me say I will use, okay, so they say the site cannot take my, let me just input the location manually. Right now I'm in Kurna, let's say Kurna Makaranta, okay, so that the issue, I can describe the issue, blah blah blah. Let me say, okay, let me just leave the description to save time, and then I can submit to authorities. So you can see your report is submitted successfully. If I go to my profile, I will see the number of reports I have made, and you can see the one I've just reported issue pending, and I can see all the number of reports I made and their status, whether under review or pending, or they have already been resolved. So in short, this is about report tab.
To report type is the Dolphin site. So this type is meant to help users, citizens, people in Kano State, in the community, wherever they are using the app, to get direction to the nearest officially approved Dolphin site around them. One of the problems is people do not even know where they are supposed to go and dump waste, and as a result, they just dump it anywhere inside our drainages, our canals, on the streets, just wherever they feel like. So as you can see right now, the application is telling me the closest officially approved dumping site to me. They say hotel dump site, and they also show me the distance from my exact location to that particular dump site, 2.1 kilometers. They're also telling me the types of waste that have been accepted, plastic and general. They are so, and then these three tabs under are telling me the number of officially approved dumping site within the city. They say 8 site, their status, they are all active, region Kano State. So this is about dumping site tab. It's designed for people, for stakeholders, people that are working in government ministries or environmental agencies. So you have to be a stakeholder to access the authority photo. So as you can see, we have 5 tabs, but I can only explore them upon successful signing. So let me sign in. So before you sign in, you have to put in your ministry, your designation, your staff ID, and then your password. So let me assume I'm working with Remaserve in Kano State. Remaserve Refuse Management and Sanitation Board. So let me say Remaserve here, and let's assume my designation is MD, the Managing Director of the agency, and then let's say my staff ID is this particular ID, RMSP001, and then my password is this password. Okay, so upon putting this, it will allow me to successfully log into the authority portal. Okay, so after logging the portal, the first tab is dashboard. So in the dashboard, you will see the summary of what is happening, the total report, the critical hotspot. Hotspot are areas that need an urgent attention, resolved cases and unresolved cases, and you can sort according to what you want. Okay, and then we have the AI scan tab. So this tab is machine learning algorithms coupled with satellite imagery for illegal waste detection. So the machine learning algorithms are taking data, are receiving data from satellite, and then they process data and they flag areas where there is a risk of illegal waste dumping according to a particular risk index ranging from 0 to 100. So we have high risk, we have medium risk, and we have low risk. So low risk is from 0 to 39. There are places with risk index of 0 to 39, medium risk between 40 to 69, and high risk between 70 to 100. So like Fege now, you see the algorithm has flagged Fege as a place with high risk with a risk index of 82%. So let me place on the polygon and scan, analyzing satellite imagery. So you see I'm now analyzing the satellite imagery, and upon successful analysis I have this report. So you see local government Fagge, I have 82% youth index, I have number of detected dump site, estimated waste volume for 1 tons. First day of on which waste was detected is 23rd of March in this year, and then flood risk is high, population exposed about 4,500 people, and then I have AI intelligence report which is telling me that infrastructure vulnerability detected near Fagge, high recurrence rate suggests systematic illegal dumping patterns. So this is about AI ScanTab. It's an intelligence feature of the app that allow for detection of places with critical places that need an urgent attention of the stakeholders. So we have the assign tab. So let's assume a stakeholder has detected a particular area that needs an urgent attention, and you want to take an action immediately. So you can just come to the assign tab, click the same area, and then just assign a team. Okay, so like here now I have Dala. So upon clicking Dala, I can just input the team name that I want to assign to take care of the situation, input the team leader, and put the number of staffs, and input the schedule date, the date at which I want them to go and take care of the situation. So upon clicking this, it will take me to my calendar, and then I will just assign the date, and then I will tell them my priority level, whether the situation is urgent or high or normal, and maybe add some note and submit. So this is about assign tab. And then we have the report tab. So the report tab is where the stakeholder will see the total number of reports, both reports that were reported by the citizens and the ones that were detected by the AI using the satellite data. So the stakeholder can sort either according to severity, that is either low, medium, or high, or according to waste type, and he can also export this data into CSV, assuming you want to keep a record, a hard copy record, or you want to run some data analysis on the data. So we have the analytics tab. Analytics tab is a dashboard showing the stakeholder. Okay, this tab actually works better in desktop mode. I'm using my mobile phone now, that's why some information are not appearing clearly. So it's a dashboard about all the report that the stakeholders be receiving. Like you can see now, we have this bar chart reports by local governments. I have Dala as the local government with the highest number of reports for this month, and then followed by Fagge and Ngogo has lowest number. Then I have this pie chart which is showing waste type. You can see household have the highest percentage with about 85%, and then followed by mixed with 65%, and construction waste with 30%. I have monthly trends where the stakeholder can see the trends of the date, the rate, the change rate at which he has been receiving the waste reports over time, and then severity breakdown by LDA. And he can also track his team performance from this analytics tab, the way his team are performing. And you can also see his recent activities, the report he has received recently, the teams he has assigned, and so on and so forth. So in short, this is about the authority report.